Hello, and today we're going to be looking at a scenario where World War II Germany comes back today. This is the closest that it looked like, probably at its peak, before the Soviet Union, the US, the United Kingdom, and just Japan also. Yeah, so and then they lost. So this is probably this is what it looked like. And so yeah, we're gonna look at a scenario where it comes back today. I did remake Vichy France, but we're not gonna be doing that. So they would probably start off taking the rest of France, and yeah, they would probably just start with France first, and German troops would start to line the border of the French border. I say border too much. Italian troops would also ally, but I'm not. And they would line their troops on the border here. And France, they put a lot of more troops up here in the north and south until another legion of German troops from the other part of the south push in and overrun the French soldiers. They get so far, in fact, that all these troops from over here and over here just go boom right down to there. And this, nope, we'll do that. And this gives the other troops an advantage and lets them expand a lot more. Eventually, France just surrenders. So let's look at this peace treaty. Okay, so they just completely eat France, and now they're going to look towards these guys right here. The only reason they survived was because they were allies with Germany, but yeah, let's just pretend that they're not allies. Also, we are pretending NATO doesn't exist because this would be impossible. Well, maybe not, because like most of NATO is now under German rule. We're not including NATO. So they're gonna start on Hungary, Romania, and Romania, and they have Hungary surrounded. So they just surrender. But Romania actually puts up a fight, but it's not enough against the German troops. And just in a couple days, Burest, how do you say the Romanian capital? It's like Burest, something like that. Well, it falls and Romania surrenders. And now they can't invade Switzerland because also yeah, they do take that. They can't invade Switzerland because that's just not right. But they do have someone else. They declare war on Russia. Now, this would not be good. Well, actually, this would be good if you're an American or like anyone or European. But not for these guys. Not for these guys. Definitely not for these guys. Because let's just pretend Germany is like buffed 100%. So, yeah, it's not looking good for Russia. Eventually, Germany pushes into Russia through all these snowy areas till a spearhead is pointed towards Moscow. And eventually, I think Moscow's like right here. Yeah, it's like right there. They eventually capture Moscow, and they push out. Oh God, that does not look right. And even Norway goes in here. Eventually, Finland joins. They don't join the Germans. They join on their own operations to just try to take back land that Russia stole. I don't know. So the Finnish are going to push through and block off the Germans from invading anymore, and just bulldoze. They're also going to take St. Petersburg from Germany and just bulldoze and take their own land back. They have to make a treaty, a non-aggression treaty, and that gives them all that. Now they're satisfied and they stop. But Germany is not satisfied. They want all of Russia, like all of it. So Germany continues to push up north, trying to capture all the valuable lands. Wait, no, this is not valuable. Like, this is valuable down here because it's only actually like warm areas of Russia. Eventually, they block the Georgia and Azerbaijan off from Russia, and all of its valuable land is taken. But we now have sides because some countries are helping them, including North Korea and China, along with Kazakhstan and I was gonna say Belarus, but they're already taken. So, and Russia is starting to lose all hope until the mighty Chinese and not Kazakhstanians, North Koreans are going to push back German troops all the way back to the back to the Belarus border, even the Baltic one, but yeah. Now they're falling back, and now Germany is looking for allies in this war. They only get they only get like they only get the United Kingdom and Finland. So, now that Germany is falling back a little bit, Kazakhstanian troops just they come in and they just push the Germans out of Kazakhstan and even out of this land down here. Then Russia does a spearhead out here to meet up with their other troops and just wipe out this entire wave right here out of Ukraine, old Ukraine. And now Russia is starting to get the upper hand. That is until the U.S. comes and, well, yeah, the U.S. comes and they do invade. They do supply the Germans with stuff. Yeah, just stuff. So this helps them again, and they start to push back and take back their old land. Also, Finland comes in from the north and completely shocks Russia with all their manpower. And eventually, Finland just kind of takes all of northern, actual, valuable northern Russia. And just goes peace. Along with no one else. Because no one else wants to leave. I don't know. And along with that, all this territory that was once taken by Kazakhstan back, is now back to Germany. Eventually, Russia is kind of forced to surrender, so yeah, they just surrender. So this is the peace treaty. So basically, Germany gets all of this, and Russia becomes a puppet state and gets this. It's probably very sunny, like a month a year, and like some kind of natural resource. I don't know. Anyways, that's gonna be it. So the lesson today's video. Yeah, don't mess with Germany.